So today I wanted to use the Tarot of the Mystical Moments. So let's give them a shuffle and let's see what is the message we need to hear today. Where do we need to be placing our energy and placing our attention on this glorious day? I am dropping cards all over the table. They're slightly bigger than normal and they're super, super glossy. So sometimes shuffling can be a little bit of a challenge. Right, Tarot of Mystical Moments. What do you need to tell us? What do we need to know today? Where should we be placing our energy? Where should we be placing our attention? And what do we need to be mindful of on this day? So the first, you see what I mean about super glossy. So the first card I have is the Wheel of Fortune. Now the Wheel of Fortune is an absolutely fabulous card. Can you see how her dress, underneath her dress, she's got all these cogwheels, and it's telling you that these cogwheels turn. And as the one thing happens in one area, and the cogwheels turn everywhere else to affect something. And this is the tapestry of life, isn't it? This is the tapestry of life, and this is what we need to realize, that we do one little thing in one area of our lives, and it has this kind of snowball cogwheel effect on something further down the line. So if you wonder why does something always go wrong over there, because it's something you're doing over there. This is what we need to realize. We become so, if I can say, so focused on the thing that we're doing and achieving what we want to achieve, we don't think about how everything is connected. Now, it's not just in our own personal lives that everything is interconnected like this. We need to recognize that it's the things that we do in our lives that are interconnected with other people's lives and things happening in their lives. So, for example, your family. So if there's a conversation that happens here, that conversation can have a complete cogwheel effect on the entire situation. And if you wonder why suddenly there's drama in the family, why suddenly there's disconnect in the family, it's because of a conversation that took place over there. And sometimes we don't always put the pieces together, but we need to. I will also say to you, gosh, the glare on this deck is crazy. I love this deck, but the glare just kills me. So the Wheel of Fortune, though, it's not a negative card, right? I will say to you, the Wheel of Fortune is what we refer to as the karma card, okay? It's the card that says things happen. Things happen. Life happens. The Wheel of Fortune is the card that says that sometimes we have no control over the way things unfold, over the way things that happen. Sometimes things just are as they are. And sometimes there's nothing that you can do to affect it or to change it or to alter it. Sometimes you just have to accept that this is the reality, that this is the situation. Once you recognize the situation and the reality, then you can make adjustments to yourself to hopefully influence the situation. But sometimes it is just about understanding that what is. What is. I have to, if I do it that way, I don't know how to hold it that you don't get the glare, and at least you can see the pretty artwork. So the Wheel of Fortune is the card that says that sometimes things just happen the way that they need to. And when things happen the way that they need to, we need to accept and understand that, okay, this is the situation, and then adjust accordingly to that. Again, when we do one thing here that affects something on the cogwheel over there, sometimes that is necessary. Sometimes that situation, as unpleasant as it may be, sometimes it's necessary to bring out a truth. Sometimes it's necessary to remind us what's truly important. And sometimes it's necessary to just put things back into perspective. And even though you might not have had any kind of direct, you didn't trigger it. Well, you did trigger it, but maybe you didn't do it on purpose. Maybe you didn't, it wasn't your intention. But whatever has happened for a reason, and we need to trust that reason. So I do want to draw us a second card because I want to see where this is going. So let's draw us a second card. Okay, shuffled, and we're going to take that one over there. All right, so you see we have the Ten of Swords. So I love this depiction of the Ten of Swords because it's not as violent and aggressive as most of the other Ten of Swords is. So here this lady, this beautiful beehive hairdo or whatever it is that she has. And then we have all of these people who are putting pins, sewing needles into her head. And you can see by her face that she's pained. You can see by her face that she's not happy. So what is this saying to us? Before I say what it's saying to us, Ten of Swords is the card of complete and utter overwhelm, wanting to give in, wanting to throw in the towel, and wanting to say, I give up. I give up. It's the card of saying everything is so bad, everything is so terrible, and I can't fix it. I don't want to fix it. I don't have the energy. I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna give up. That is the energy of the Ten of Swords. So it fits into the story that I've been saying, because I've been saying that sometimes we do one thing, it has a snowball cogwheel effect on something else, which causes drama, chaos, and upheaval in our lives. Sometimes, we think, well, how did I go from there to there? How did we go from, not so bad to awful? How did things progress in this way when all I did was this and I didn't mean for anything else to happen? Well, it's because it needed to. Something needed to come out. Something needed to happen. We needed a reawakening. We needed to become mindful of a particular situation. And the Ten of Swords is saying to you, because typically the Ten of Swords is the card of, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to give up. I don't want to. I can't. I'm just gonna give up. But what it's saying to us with the Ten of Swords, now if you look in the background, can you see the sun is coming up there? So have you ever heard the saying that in the dawn of a new day we can see better? In the light of the new day, suddenly everything looks different, everything looks better. We can see solutions. So sometimes we need to throw in the towel, and we need to just be patient and wait. And then when tomorrow comes, when the dawning of a new day, suddenly we see things in a different way. So in the heat of the moment, we don't always see the way out of the situation. But if you let things lie for a bit, if you just let things be, let me not say let things lie, let things be for a little bit. If you just allow things to sit in its own juice for a little bit, oh my gosh, you will absolutely find solutions out of your situation that you would not have thought about when you were in the cogwheel of chaos. So if you find yourself today in a situation that you don't know how you got into, you don't know how this developed and unfolded, don't feel like you have to jump into action immediately to fix it, to solve it, to mend it. Actually, let it sit. Let it sit for a little bit. Let it sit in its own juices for a little bit. Allow things to carry on. Don't stop, don't meddle, don't repair, don't fix, just allow. Okay. And then if you do that, as soon as that sun comes up, as soon as we can shed new light on the situation, you'll be amazed at how easy it is to see solutions, how easy it is to fix, mend, and repair, and how easy it is to get back on track again. So friends, I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings. I do hope that this advice helps you to navigate whatever it is that you are dealing with in life at the moment. Sending you all so much love and so many blessings. And until we connect again, take care.